I'm going to demonstrate here more in depth my latest efforts to figure out what's going on with breakpoints when I'm debugging PHP using Eclipse for PHP developers. My Eclipse is running in remote mode. At the server end I'm using XDebug version 2.1.0. I have used 2.0.5 under recommendation from some people trying to help me, but it didn't make a bit of difference. The problem is that I have this file here. It's called webmill.php, and it is the main entry point into my web application, but it includes w_ccf.inc. Now w_ccf.inc is not in the main web directory. It's not even in a root directory of it. It is in the php include path in a completely separate directory on the server. This is 100% Windows system, by the way. I don't know if that's relevant, and I mentioned already that it's running remote mode. Now the problem is, if I set a breakpoint in this file ever, no breakpoints will ever be acknowledged, and I'll show you that now. We're going to run the web application. So now let's set a breakpoint. One here and one at the point where we are going to include w_ccf_inc. This action will fire that, and you'll see nothing's happened. There's just this hourglass kind of thing whirring away, and the application is left in some kind of suspended mode. So now let's log out of here, and we'll stop debugging. Close these two tabs, and this time we will remove this breakpoint and run it again. So this time when I do the same action, I expect that breakpoint to be hit, and it was, which is very strange. So once again, to summarize, this is the main entry point file within the web application. It's in the roots directory of that web site. It includes this guy, which is not in that root directory or even a subdirectory, but it is included. If we set a breakpoint within this file, then all breakpoints are ignored, including this one. As soon as I cleared this one, then this one was reached. Now, just to show that this is the correct version of w_ccf_inc, I will step into this because it's going to include it, and you can see there it steps into it quite happily. And I will set that breakpoint. Even this one, which is 3 lines later, will be ignored.